Hello YouTube, hello Twitch. It is more of the release day of Showdown in the Badlands. We just played some Excavation Death Knight, went 6-1 with it and felt pretty happy. Another deck I wanted to check out, and I've not seen anyone else playing this just yet. Dragon Druid. Namely, I'm going to play the Highlander variant. Now I think the Highlander variant, as I kind of alluded to in one of my YouTube videos recently, I think it's going to be weaker than the Dragon Druid deck that's not Highlander. Only because that Reno is going to deal with the Purified Dragon Nest, potentially. But it's release day, you know, people are trying quirky things. And I wanted to play some Highlander decks, so I think this will be the best of the Highlander decks, maybe. That actually have, you know, like a Highlander package on it, if you know what I mean. Like, I think Ria Straza is very good. I think there will be better Highlander decks without the other Highlander legendary. It's confusing. Anyway, the deck is ultra greedy, which I love. It's basically a ramp druid list. We're going to ramp with our little Splish-Splash Whelp. We've got plenty of dragons crammed into this deck for Dragon Golem. I've even thrown back a bouncer in Saloon Brewmaster for even more value. Eonar's in here. I've got a Freya in here as well. I'm just going for like giga value. Is it going to work? Who knows? It's probably going to be a bit too slow, but... actually, hang on a minute. This looks... We have to change the portrait here. This is too misleading. This makes me think, oh, this person's going to play an aggro deck.
Your might will be tested.
Perfect. Your might will be tested. Do I think Highlander Druid with the specifically with the Highlander Druid Legendary, it's going to be the best of the Highlanders? It might actually be Hunter is the sad thing, even though I think the Highlander Hunter reward is pretty weak. I don't know. They're actually all of the muchness of the muchness. We don't want Time Lost Protodrake in hand. I will keep Whelp Wrangler, and I'll keep Plenty of Evidence. Ooh, actually I quite like this draw. Now, they are the default portrait for Paladin. I'm going to guess that aggro Paladin, which is going to be really bad times for me. It is aggro Paladin, great. Well, this is going to be the biggest test this deck could ever have. It's probably like the perfect counter to this deck. Just go very aggressive. Oh, look at the little whelp, how happy he is. He's like, yes, I've just, you know, I've just defeated this settlement and here we go, I'm taking the photo. It's Whelp's first settlement that he's demolished. Well, we'll do a little kill here. I don't think I need to Aquatic just yet. I'm just toying with whether or not I want to try the Planted here to keep it alive. Let's try it. It's going to cost 2 less, right? Why can't I remember what Planted Evidence does? Just protect the face, okay? The later the game goes, the better it is for me. It might actually, though, be the slightly slower Paladin with Resurrects and stuff in there. Oh, it's not. It's a Highlander deck. I take it back. Igel Schwav? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Igel Shav? He's here to have a good time. Ooh. Do I want to draw 2 more cards? Probably not. And it actually changes my course of playing as well, because they're going to have some control cards in there. It's going to be more value mid-rangey. So let's make a few trades as well here. Oh, wow. It's Hand Paladin. You know that says Rush. Didn't really matter the trades, but... It's actually really annoying. Dealing 1 damage as Druid. Pretty annoying. I don't need to draw right now. I think that's what's going to decide it for me. I've got so many Whelps right now that I'm going to be playing this turn. Then on 6, I don't know what I'm doing just yet. But this might be my 7. 3? 6, 8. So if I do this, I can't afford to do anything. Okay. Oh, I can't afford to play it though. Just taunt up a little bit. Protect the face. So we know what we're drawing next turn. It's going to be the location. I can't play it, so I have to deal with whatever their board is going to be with my hand. Which is pretty spooky. It's probably going to be Serpent and Buttered. Okay, we at least got a trade here.
What'll wet your whistle?
I think he's looking for something to kill the 1/2. Uh-oh. I'll take it. I think this was as good as I could have hoped for. Now, is it worth pinging this 1 time? Yes. Because the 3/3 could trade into it next turn. Oh my god, look how many dragons I've got. Oh my god, it's Badlands Bandits! Oh my god! And I'm Druid, how do I deal with this? It'd be a shame if I just summoned, I don't know, many dragons. I don't want to draw cards, so I should attack with this. Alright. Upsy daisy, that's not the card you want to mill. Didn't I say that this is going to happen so often in the reveals? That is a bit of a yikes moment, though. That's more of a yikes moment. We are going to lose this, I think. As I have no way back into the game. It's going to be Praise Yogg. Why are you not giving your minions +2/+2? Why are you not using your Titan? I don't understand. Oh, you're going to trade them all up and then put another board? What are you doing? I don't understand. You didn't... nothing. You're going to lose now. You're going to get Reno'd. Now, we have to hope to not get Reno'd back.
Easier to draw than start.
We didn't get Reno'd back, and you can't use that card because your board is literally locked.
I saw that going differently in my head.
Oh wow, they generated another one. They can't go on your board though! What a great answer to this. Alright. Well, that's kind of a shame. Nice of you to show up, Nourish.
My hand is too
Oh no! He's just milling all these cards for 2 mana 3/2s! No! Oh, the humanity I feel for this this paladin player. Oh, he's Amatus again. You gonna use him this time? It's a pretty good card. I don't know if you know this, but very solid card. There we go.
The desert sun strengthens my rays.
Right, we have to kill you. That's a bit of a waste. Yeah, what can you do?
That was a mistake.
No, I meant to do it. Don't get ahead of your stations here. Also, I think I just play this. Ooh, discover a spell. So next turn is probably Eonar Refresh. Like, how do you beat me now? You've played all of your good cards. And because you've reordered your deck, your best cards are coming out from your deck into your hands, so your mirages are getting worse. Like, surely ordering the court and mirage is an anti-synergy. Now that I think about it, I might check my list to see if I did that, because I may have done it.
I bestow these gifts upon the world. The virtue of the wise.
Okay, here we go. I think the way I'm going to do this, by the way, I think I'm going to make the trade first. Interesting. Also interesting, a lot of value. I don't really want to draw anymore is the thing, so let's take Lifebinder. The question right now I'm having is, do I play the 1 first? I think I don't. Okay. New card. Oh my god! That's incredible! They will believe it though, Reno. I've got it on footage. Now that's backbreaking.
Pay for your crimes. Yes, all of
Ooh, a 9/5. Be a pity if I just hit it with 6 damage for 1. I guess they're gonna heal off it.
My client has the heart of a Kyrian.
Okay. Class action lawyer from the Mirages. That's pretty good against me. I'll give you that. And that's pretty spooky as well. It has Wind Fury.
must move quickly.
Why did you trade the 1/1 and not the 1... Whatever. Whatever. Nice of you to show up as well, Desert Nestmatron. Right, I want to deny you Lifesteal. That is interesting. I can't do anything with it though, but it's kind of funny. I could have Solar Eclipse as well. Actually, I should have Solar Eclipse that. What am I doing? What a misplay. It doesn't matter, but what a misplay. Okay, never mind. That is a better thing to do. 3... I think at this point I'm willing to sack you, so I get a 5/5 from this. I will restore to full health. Kill you. And deal with this, Paladin. God, I'd love to get a damaging spell and just bioluminescence. It would be such a funny way to end. Sadly, I don't think I can generate a spell. Damaging spell. Damaging spell? Spell damaging? I don't know how to say that. Anyway. Paladin, let's see your control cards. Have you got a quality consecration?
My client has the heart
Nope.
of a Kyrian.
Turning one of these into a 1/1 again, I see. Oh, Hand of Adal. Ah, Tears. Let's see what you get. Oh yeah, your Tears are pulling out garbage minions. Excellent. And you're drawing more cards, which is wonderful. It's just what I want you to do. Alright, we found the Hex target. What are you on right now? 2 then 1. Pew 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 pew. We'll trade a 1/1 into here. Ooh. Where is my big dragon? I was promised a big dragon and I cannot find it. Also, I have no dragons on the field right now. I'm actually not going to... Oh, come on. I'm not going to use Eonar's effect, I think. You're just Dredge. Oh, whatever. I should have played that turn a little bit differently, I think. I retrospectively think I should have made the trades first. Eonar to draw the rest of my hand, which would have only drawn me like 2 cards. Then play... Oh no, the Whelp would have been bad then. I guess I would have played whatever costs the least. I would have even thrown away Bioluminescence. Yeah, that would have been a better play. Then I would have had the 5/5 on the board, and next turn the 5/7 could attack. It's still, like, backbreaking, though. There's no way that they outvalue me from here.
My client has the heart of a Kyrian.
Why that one?
The menagerie is for the pure only.
I do appreciate this... I appreciate this guy has gone for, like, full greed. Okay, how do I want to do this? 4, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 6, 10. I actually don't think I want to draw cards anymore, so I'm going to purposely waste this. And then we are going to pray. Nice. 5, 17, 18. Do we just risk it from here? Do it, Yogg. Yogg did not do it. Yogg has actually done it.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
What a great game. That was actually a really fun game. I think potentially this ramp Druid deck, the Dragon Druid at the very least, might be my go-to deck for this expansion. I just love the idea of it. It's like value mid-rangey, has some potential big swing turns. Some discoveries as well that you have to, you have to think about a little bit in Druid. You don't have these giant board clears. The deputy is here reporting for business. Right, Nourish, I'm going to keep you in my hand this time. Oh, there's Rheostraza as well. There's not a lot of spells in this deck, and I've drawn 2 of them. So Dryscale can get... Oh, it can get the one that causes me to choose... Get both results where I choose 1 card. And the dragons. There might actually be too much draw in this deck. I was kind of worried when I was putting it together there wasn't enough draw. So I was like cramming in as many draw cards as I could. It turns out it has a lot of draw. It does not need any more. Ooh, it's the new map as well. Ooh. Saucy. Alright, it's Sith Mage.
The snake in your boot.
Any of these gonna break? Yeah, of course. Wow, they just decided to burn their guy. I will take that. What a weird decision. I assume this is going into volume up. And they were just trying to get rid of cards from their hand. Cold Case. Okay, it's a pretty strong opening for Mage. I'll give you that. To ramp or to not ramp? I think it is time to ramp. Because otherwise I'm going to lose. Probably shouldn't have done that immediately, but you know what? I've been rewarded. Let's try and use the skeletons to kill more skeletons. Ah, come on! Still, we got a minion. And I protected my face a little bit. So how many dragons do I have in my hand? Not enough to really feel happy about the dragon golem. It might be Yogg next turn. Oh, come on. The worst result. Yeah, I think a Yogg next turn. It doesn't change anything. Pray for a good result. Not thrilled about the start. Oh. Come on! Hit the 4-2! You scum! Oh, so I redrew Rheostraza. Very nice. So that turn was do nothing, turned out. Bounce the 4-2. Don't play around it. Wow. And you know what? If they're trying to cast a fire spell, makes sense. Oopsie. Ah! Scum. So I have 2 dragons in hand right now. I think Dragon Golem, you have to be Blade, sadly.
This desecration of the Titan's land stops here.
I don't think my hand's good enough either. I was toying with doing this first. Ooh, can't do it. Oh, interesting. I didn't know Finley didn't proc the Timeless Protodrake. Oh, GG. What can you do? Sith Mage had the perfect hand.
Bask in my radiance.
And then we had the worst RNG imaginable. Okay, we can kill the 4. Interesting. I can't afford to take any more face damage. I mean, I'm probably dead anyway. If they draw Sith, surely I'm dead. My next out is to try and get full value from this. Yeah, it's already over.
That came as a surprise.
Yeah, what can you do? That's just mage things. I might tweak the decks very slightly after this as well. I think I've got too much draw in the deck. Okay, is this my first encounter with Snake Warlock? If it is, we can't win again. Sadly, we are guaranteed to lose. All the 4s. Seems we control Warlock at the very least. I actually need to keep this Whelp, so... Because currently it's the only thing proccing the Drake. That being said, am I going to play the Drake on 4? Probably playing the Seedsman. Or the Disciple. Oh. That was unexpected. Well. Turns out we are playing the Drake. No fun allowed here. Okay.
We've created a temporal anomaly.
Okay, I respect this.
That came as a surprise.
Okay, your face is damaged, I understand. Ah. Okay. I'm not holding a dragon. Oh, come on. How are all the plays here bad? What have I done? Okay, never mind. I'm happy again. I'm very happy, in fact. I mean, at the end of the day, like, what would I trade some of my draw out for? I think a bit more survivability. As long as I live into the late game, what more can I ask with this deck, right? I was more focused on drawing into like my ramp cards, but maybe it's not too necessary to do that. More tendrils. Uh-oh. If it's Reno, it's fine-ish. You know what, actually, now that I look at my hand's pretty bad. Reno's definitely the best get, but they're not gonna ever... Ooh. They're not ever gonna get the full value from it, so who cares? I should... There you go. Because otherwise, every other card drew me another card, and I would overdraw. Oops.
That lacked purpose.
So how many dragons do I have in hand? 1, 2, 3. Okay. That was stolen from my deck because it's not in my hand. Stunned? Okay. So they're going to make me mill a card regardless. That's a pretty annoying one to mill, I'll admit. But I think it doesn't matter. Could have hit one of your own minions there. I know the odds weren't in that favour, but still. Can some RNG go in my favour for a change?
You've created a temporal anomaly.
I wonder actually what the pool of spells is right now. Oh my god, are you kidding me? It's just crazy. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not upset at all. You are. Okay, let's start hurting him. I don't know if Reno's the right play here. I think I want to save Reno for a moment where they play a very annoying card. Just to, like, basically silence it. I don't entirely know what the deck is yet, so I don't know when that perfect moment is. But we'll find it. Sure. That's actually not too bad. I'd rather keep the health here. And we don't Finley. I think the dream turn for me potentially. They might have twisting is my only concern, but surely they don't have twisting in there. Wait, is it Highlander? Are they actually running one of each of these cards? It might be Highlander. I think it's Highlander Control Warlock. Huh. If I can wait one more turn, that is so good. This is so greedy. But I will get to dupe my minions on board. And my hand, which includes Reno. And the Titan. It's so much value. Okay, it isn't Highlander. They run 2 of these. They're just unfucking believably lucky, that's all. They would copy the curse. Okay. I think my dream isn't going to turn into reality. I think we should just Reno. It's too slow, the play I'm going for. I think I'd prefer Aquatic Form. So they can only have 1 minion slot to deal with this. And if it's the Abyssal Curse deck, they can't play the person that summons 2 guys and if you destroy it, cast a shadow spell, as there's not enough board space for it. So I think they'll be playing random tentacles and hoping, but they can only play 1 tentacle, so... That doesn't work. It's 1 board space! You don't get the portal! Any other turn you were fine! You might have actually beaten me.
There is no escape. I saw that going different.
Despair. Alright. Well.
I bestow these gifts upon the world. The virtue of the wild. Nature, all flourish under my bestow these gifts upon the world.
That's a little bit too many of these guys. I will admit. I'm just going to burn the card.
The magic of life.
Perfect. I mean, Sargarius literally does nothing, so I can just ignore Sargarius. Don't be twisting. Okay, that's fine. That was 8 mana buff 2/2. Basically, until this, you know, goes through cycle. Hopefully the game's over before then.
Bow before the
No one will believe
of the Legion.
Impressive. You win this time.
Note for the future, though. Warlock players, if they catch wind that you're a Highlander deck, won't play Sargarius until you play Reno. So I should have taken the slower route. It was fine to take the slower route. In my defense, I didn't fully understand what they were doing. They kind of seem to have all of the various archetypes of Warlock in there. Alright, a Rouge player. Solar Eclipse, Innervate. Wow, what a combo. Actually, I'll keep Innervate. Not the hand I'm looking for. Okay, it's excavation package. Nice 1-mana weapon there. Am I still going to be alive when it breaks? That may have been the wrong play, but you know what? I'm fine with it. Wow. Burnt prep for draw a card. Okay, they're looking for destroy meaning. I see what they're doing. And they got it. Cool. Another shovel. That is a good thing to play on 5. That costs 2 less. Yes. Deal. Ooh. Okay. Now we're talking. Wow. I'd have kept that if I were Rogue. Rogue healing? It's like gold dust. He really had both the concoctions. Scum. Is he going to get double draw? Or 4 times draw, I suppose. Okay. Time to... Ooh. I was going to say ramp, but maybe not ramp. No, I think it's still ramp. The next turn I Nourish, and I'll have 3 mana, so I can play another dude. And we'll have hand space for it. It's fine, it's the classical ramp druid matchup. We get smoked in the face a little bit. And then eventually our value makes its way to the board and we win. I know this is stupid, but I'm going to make this trade, I think. Because I'm worried about them bouncing this back. So, right. 3, yeah, I have enough hand space for this. Three, 6, 9. I can play this as well. And I will draw off you. And I will get another card, please. Perfect. Just what I wanted, another dragon. So next turn is going to be pretty annoying for my opponent. Rogue, you've taken too long. You've come into my territory now. Oh, cool. Really good card, this. If Excavate Rogue is going to actually be a thing, I think this might be the surprise card that carries it. It's effectively a 0 mana 5/4. Yeah, they're bouncing it back. Do not blame you. Unfortunately, How many dragons in hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can play this first if I want to. But it would lose me a dragon, so I should play this first. Right? Yeah.
This desecration of the Thames land stops here.
And then we should play... Actually, we should push the button. The 1 armor, I think, is worth more than the 1/2 body. And if you have an answer to this, well done, you've won the game, I think. Right, there goes one of the flingers. That wasn't the one that was bounced, though, was it? That was a different one. Because doesn't it tell you if it's been bounced? Maybe it doesn't, I don't remember, actually. Well, they've got one in their hand regardless. Got all this value you're wasting bouncing antique flingers back to kill my dragons. Okay, now we break their spine.
I bestow these gifts upon the world. The virtue of the wild.
Well, looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
That seems very fair. Also, the best button that I could have asked for. 4 armor, thank you very much. I feel like you're going to see a lot of that. Opponent plays Reno into concede. Kind of noticed I've not played this either yet. I think I'll keep you. I'm toying with keeping you, actually. Maybe Dragon Tails isn't good enough for this deck. Great. Ooh. Now, why would you be a Renethal deck? Riddle me this. Is it because you are Blood? Are you Rainbow? Are you Plague? You are Plague. I assume you've got the excavation package in there to add the extra excavation cards. You've put Renethal in your deck. That is my sight read of my opponent right now. A great draw with this as well. Sadly, I think this is my turn 5 play, so I might not do that. In fact, I might just play this in 3 and forgo the extra 10 armor and draw. Innervate, though, will change my mind. I will Innervate Solar Eclipse, Frost, Lotus, and Floor instead.
Excuse me, over here.
This card. My opponent may be free to play. Really good. That's the one I wanted. Of the opening hand. Innervate. Not Innervate. Reno won't be active, but I don't completely care. I think this is the thing, again, that Plague Death Knight won't fully appreciate. The button itself is going to be
My pain
pretty brutal for them.
compared to your plague.
By the way, I think a more optimized list of this deck, and it'll be true for a lot of the decks that I'm going to play on the opening day. They'd be better if I put, like, ETC with Steam Cleaner in the package just for this situation. However, I decided not to do that, to put another card in from the expansion instead. It turns out, by the way, I've kind of screwed my hand over a little bit. 3... Who'd have thought that, by the way? 3, 6, 8. I'd mill a card if I play this. But am I okay with milling a card right now? I definitely won't be able to play it next turn, so... No, I think I can take my time. One nice thing this deck does have is I can kind of draw around the plagues. For the most part, not completely, I'll admit. Well, that's kind of spooky, I won't lie. Three, 6. I knew I was going to get that one. I need to drop this card from the deck. It's too much. And yet, I still think I can empty my hand fast enough, even though I know I can't.
I listened to ETC before he was cool.
This is just full-on Discover Death Knight. I'll put every card with Discover in it, and I will just find the answers. That's actually a pretty big problem now that I can't use Reno. That's also pretty goddamn annoying, I'll admit that as well. I think what I'm waiting for this, I'm not going to get the full 4 dragons, right? That's just not a possibility right now. I just need to play at a time when I can play another card after it. Wow. Okay. Is Big Death Knight versus Big Druid now? Come on. Really? You know what? Screw you. I'm gonna kill it. Wow. That's pretty... You know what? That might not be the worst thing that's ever happened. It's pretty close, though. Pretty close to the worst thing that's ever happened. But hey, I emptied my hand. There were those that said that it couldn't be done. And I said, nay. What I'm going to do is play Prisoner of Yogg Throne, find Tome Tampering, and discard 9 cards. And then lose to Discover Death Knight. Of all the fucking cards to draw, I drew Innervate. Of all the drawing stuff I have in this deck. Alright, let me make a small change to this deck then, because it's just a little bit frustrating. Also, I want to give you a deck list that I think is a bit better. It turns out, I think I gave this 4 stars as well. It's too much with Eonar and all of that. There are better things to do. Where are you? I literally can't play the card, so we may as well take it out. Where are you? Oh, you're 2 cost, of course. It's just a pipe dream. Instead, we'll put up good old boring Astalor, who I did have in this deck and then took out. Alright, back to it. There might be a world where you could make that work, by the way. And just take out all the draw options instead, like the one that gives you armor and draws cards. Oh, wow. Snap.
Show me your strength, if you can match it.
We've learned a lesson on drawing. I think I will go for this. And hope I draw into a dragon. I did. It's actually a pretty good hand for me. I'm happy. Happy, happy, happy. Did not expect someone to be running Mistake, but you know what? You do you. They searched Dragon and put every single one in there. I nearly did the same thing. I wouldn't mind drawing another dragon here as well, so that I could Amber Whelp on 3. If I can't, then so be it. Hey, that's a pretty good trade for me. It's also a pretty good card. Okay, we don't need to worry about making the trade anymore. But I do want to play cards. I think we coined Summerchild here. Huh. We have very similar deck building philosophies, it seems. Ah, Sunspot Dragon, funnily enough, I gave 4 stars to my rating because I had it in my Highlander deck. And then the card I took it out for was Reno. So I rated it before Reno had, like, been fully announced. Had that had happened, I probably would have given it 1 star. It was lucky, though. It got lucky. I can't begrudge it that.
We all exist in harmony.
Okay, cool.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
Now we start ramping. Oh, bouncing that back is pretty spicy. I think it is the wrong play, though. It's a funny play, though.
Together now.
I need to look out for duplicates here. I think it's Highlander. I don't remember seeing one. Man, look at Mr. Play all the cards here. Playing all the cards. Ramp! Ramp like you've never ramped before. Okay, do I want to keep playing dragons here? Not really, actually. I think we just chill.
Together now.
No, I can't. I was going to say I could Saloon it and then play it again, but I can't. You know what? We're not in a rush. We're about to get a big board full of 8/8s as well. That might force them to play Reno. Okay. I need to start emptying my hand a little bit because I want to duplicate Reno.
I bestow these gifts upon the world. The virtue of the wild.
I don't draw it, you're so dumb. Whatever. I could bounce this back as well, actually, now that I think about it. That might be the better play. Yeah, you know what? I can't bounce it back anymore because I've filled my board space. Very smart. Alright, well, if the opponent has Reno, they're going to play it next turn. Innervate first. That was a choice. Oh, they wanted hand space. Okay. Alright, fair enough. I'm mocking you for no reason. Rain. They drew Reno.
Careful, it's against me.
Don't make the same mistake my opponent made.
All flourish under my care.
Just burn a card. Now that is a hand. Lots of dragons in here. And lots of Renos. So they can't eat my Ria Straza either anymore.
Stay alert, my children. Danger awaits.
Looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
Cover this earth!
Cool. Now, how do you respond to this one, Druid? I'm intrigued. Okay. Good response, I'll give you that. What if I just fire you back? You know what? That works for me. I might pounce here. Yeah.
Cover this earth!
One shot is all I need.
And now we'll just outvalue them.
After all I've done, the future will not be long.
Because now I just eat your egg and you lose. Unless you somehow copied Reno as well, in which case I lose. I'll take a Whelp here, please. 4 less. It's actually a pretty good button. I'll take it.
Looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
Right, you're going to run out of value now. Also, I rolled into the same button, which is quite funny.
No one will believe this. No one will believe this.
2 Renos! And by 2, I mean 3 Renos. That's pretty garbage selection. I definitely don't want Rhea Straza. That's a pretty good one. Actually, that's pretty good as well. I think I'll take Dragon Golem, though, to be back breaking on the next turn. Then I think...
Who's ready for another round?
You know what? I should also do that. Oops. Order.
I saw that going differently in my head.
Probably should have held that dragon as well. Whatever. Ah, they've got Topia in theirs. So I had Topia in my original version of this deck as well, and I took it out. I decided that it was too much. Oh, cool, they got a Russia. Like, you can't outvalue me here, surely.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
Do I actually want to play one of these? I'm about to draw 2 cards, so... yes. This was a bit of a pointless take. I don't think they ever can clear my board anymore. Like, I just don't know how Druid would do it.
I bestow these gifts upon the world.
Nice. It's fake Reno. Take that. Okay. So, we definitely want to kill stuff on our board. Actually, why would I trade you? Let's trade the 2 Garbo things. Then I would like to do that. That's too much value. Okay, you're worth holding. I think we just play up. Other guy. And burn a card.
Couldn't have done it better myself. Never give up.
Okay, that was a pretty good game. I mean, we won because I duplicated the Reno, right? I wonder what would have happened if I didn't duplicate it. I wonder how that would have played out with Tropia. Maybe they would have... or Topia, sorry. Maybe they would have outvalued me with the Nature Topia package.
Juan versus Valera.
your back.
I think this is the first time I've drawn Splish-Splash Whelp early. And I might Brewmaster it. No, it won't live. Put Brewmaster back in the deck. I'd also say Brewmaster probably should get dropped from this deck. I kind of put it in there to bounce back a Dragon Golem and maybe get, like, another huge board reset, but it's a little bit of a pipe dream, let's be honest. Ail's Smite. I like the first part of your name. The second part, I'm a little bit concerned about. Okay, it's Contraband Rogue. Has to be. As they're running this. Cool. Time to ramp. I might solo Eclipse the Planted Evidence next turn. I've never really considered doing it, but I might need the value. Now, what would be annoying here? Is it bounce? No. If you play a guy? Cat trick, okay. Cat trick is fine. I didn't actually anticipate cat trick. I thought it was, you know, spend all your mana, get a 3-drop, so. My bad. Still, look at this ramping. I'm on 7. Interesting. That is pretty bad for me. I kind of don't want to do that because I've just played Eonar. So I think I'm going to take Rehydrate. And I should trade first. And I should hit this. Honestly, that turn didn't make sense. I should have just hit that and then healed. It didn't matter. Nothing mattered there. It was all irrelevant. I made him more likely to do this, though. Ah, jackpot. Have you drawn 2 spells that are unplayable? There we go. Alright. We just need one of my value cards. Okay, here's a value card. I can't argue with that. Not the one I was looking for, though. Value card! We saved ourselves 3 damage. I can live with that. You've got the well in the deck as well. Very nice. Okay, this can only be good. Yeah, I'll take it. It's good. I'm actually going to burn the Whelp as well, just to protect my face just a little bit. They might use it to trigger a... deal 3 damage, get 2 off the next card. Oh, okay. Or the mixed concoction. Wow, they're running all of the new cards. I can't lose to this deck. I gave it 1 star. I refuse to lose to it. Eventually I'm going to draw one of my good spells and find an insane dragon, and we're just going to win the game. Okay. It's not that good yet. Actually, it's not that good at all. But I have to do it.
Ready for another round?
I forgot I was going to get the mana loss. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I've got 21 health. And I've now got a super Dragon Golem in hand, and Rogue can't deal with big board clears. And if they do have a big board clear, thanks to a generated spell, their test will be worse. Okay, that's an insane common card to get. I'm a little bit miffed with that. Right, I need a good dragon. Dragon that gets me dragons, please. Hello, Ingy as well. 5 damage to an enemy. Yes, please.
This desecration of the Titan's land stops here.
I don't want to, but I have to. I have to hit that with my face. I will draw one of my armor cards eventually. I say I had to do that. I didn't have to do it, but if they did have some way of clearing my board and not theirs, I'd just instantly lose. Okay. I have to, is the first thing.
Looking for a standoff? Careful.
Even just for the 5 armor. Okay, you didn't roll armor. But I think they used everything to clear my board there. So what is your new game idea, Ingy? Top-down 8-bit game where you wake up in a spaceship that's crashed and parasites that take humans as their hosts are let loose in the ship. Alright, so we're getting immediate alien vibes, Half-Life kind of vibes. No, that's your one card. Interesting choice. Okay, they were just removing cards from the hand. Fair enough. It's too much. But I like it. Right, that is the card I wanted. Two Topias might actually be too much. I might want to hold off on that. Oh, they did generate Light Bomb. Tess will die now, though, so Tess is not an issue. Just burning a spell, I suppose. Yes. Lovely, delicious health. And then we'll generate more value, because I feel like value is good. More value. Yes, please. I'll just play it. I'll just play it. You never know, I might get spell damage. The black parasites that look all slimy, have long legs and drag them around. When they take over humans, black goo leaks out from the human's mouth and ears. Okay. Alright, you're giga killing your board now when you play Tess. Oh, it's this card. Wow, you did 3 damage to me on a charge. Very nice. Wow. Oh, and the shadow stepping it. Wow. They've realized that they can't shadow step the Tess anymore. Look at all this value Rogue is getting. So much value. And more value! And yet, it doesn't even matter. All I do is just eat the board with my dragons. And next turn I'm going to draw 4 cards and gain 20 armor, and then that's it. Wow. I definitely would have been sending that to the face. I think that's your last chance, was to race me. Oh, never mind. They have another chance. Never mind. They're just throwing out a well. I'm praying. Alright, I had too many cards. There's simply too much value now. I can't hold all this value. What does this do, by the way? Draws me a card, right? 3, 6, 9. Sure. Why not? I mean, there are plenty of reasons why not to do that. Synergy, by the way. I know you've got a board clear in hand. You've got Tess somewhere. There you go. But Tess will die, so we don't have to worry about it. It's gonna die. There we go. Face? Yeah, well done. RNG went in my favour for a change. You did get this back, but you're going to kill it. Because you have to. Because you played all of these cards that don't really synergize. We know that that is... Cat Trap, whatever it's called. The Trap of Cats. Yeah, I thought as much. Also, I realised that I was going to overdraw regardless, but who cares? Anyway, that's perfect. The actual perfect showcase for why I think the full Contraband Rogue package won't work. And why I'm vindicated on giving 1 stars to most of those cards. I do actually think in my heart of hearts, Drilling might make some decks just for a bit of extra value. It'll be somewhere in like a 2 or 3 star range, rather than like the 1 I think I gave it. Also, Dragon Druid, pretty good. I think that non-Highlander version will be better than this. I don't think Rhea Straza really added that much, even though I just kind of demolished an opponent with it. That was kind of a unique value v value matchup. And in that case, put it in your ETC or something, and when you get to the very end of the game, drop Rhea Straza into the board for a few extra dragons. Anyway, YouTube, that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe? Everything helps me out, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.